On the men's side, it was a season of up and downs. We started the spring at Kiawah Island Newberry's event with a third-place finish against several top 25 programs, and we're able to jump into the top 25 ourselves after that third-place finish. Carried it on to we had a tournament canceled for the snow, and we had some mediocre finishes, and we ended the season very poorly. We were approximately 10th in the region starting our last regular season event at Lander. Had a very poor last day, dropped us to around 14, and did not play well at conference, finishing last place, which it's a hard pill to swallow. I know we're always judged by conference, and that's tough on the guys and myself, but we are going to use that as motivation for our next year, and we have a lot of pieces coming back, and we look forward to proving a lot of doubters wrong. On the women's side, we reached a lot of our goals. Our goal was to win, and we had a young team, two sophomores. We had 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen that played for us at the conference tournament. We were able to win the golf tournament. Had 3 girls on the all-tournament team. So those are great results. It was a great season. We built all spring long with steady finishes, continued to improve on the individual level, and we're able to cap it off with a great finish to the season with the championship team. On the men's side, it was more about just regaining confidence. We did lose one of our top 2 players, Hunter McCombs. He graduated, which definitely was going to be a loss, but I knew we had our core back, and we had some guys coming in that I felt like could fill in some of those gaps. It was more about refreshing our minds, having a good summer session with our guys in the summer, playing their tournaments, building their confidence up, just resetting our goals, and just resetting the way we wanted to have our mindsets as we started the fall of 2017. We knew that we had the pieces in place to be a successful team, but we had stiff competition in our conference and our region. But I know and we know that if we do what we can do and take care of LR, we'll be fine. The women, we brought everybody back, so we felt like if we would just continue on the path we were on, we would be successful. Although I know as a coach that it sounds easier than it really is, and I had to really tell the girls that, hey, last year's last year. This year's going to be a whole new year. You're going to have new challenges. Some other teams may bring in new players that may make an impact in their teams, but for us, it was about going back to working hard day to day, staying in the process of what got us to that point last year. And if we continue to do those things, we'll be around. We'll have our shot, and that's really what I want them to do in the fall. Yeah, on the men's side, like I said, we had a bunch of pieces back. We're starting 2 juniors, 2 seniors, and 1 freshman. Played mostly in the fall, and we had a good fall. I mean, we didn't really have our best stuff. I thought we played our best later in the fall. We had a bunch of middle of the pack finishes, which didn't hurt us necessarily in the rankings, but didn't help us either. So we're around 16 in the region. They take 10. So it sounds a little bit of a gap there, but honestly, if we have 1 or 2 good weeks against a good field, your ranking is going to jump up and you'll be right there in the mix. On the women's side, we started off rather poorly, honestly. We had a bad finish at Hilton Head at UNC Pembroke's event, but we came back strong. We finished 2nd at the beach. We were able to win a tournament in Salisbury at Catawba's tournament and finished 4th at North Georgia's event. Jumped us up to around 33rd in the rankings. In the national rankings, we're around 14 in the region. We'll take 12 to regionals. So we have 4 girls averaging 77 or below, 2 girls at 75. So pieces are in place. It's one of the situations where we're going to have to take the opportunities where they come. We'll have chances to win. We got the horses to go run with anybody. We just got to continue to do what we're doing and take advantage of those opportunities when they do come. Yeah, last fall, Brad Robinson from England was our best player, averaging around 72.5. We have Jackson Bailey as a senior of ours, averaging around 73.5. So those 2 guys were the most consistent. We do have Jordan Vogler and Carlos Lasso that have been our 3rd and 4th players. I do believe that those 2 will pick it up in the spring. I'm really trying to push our guys to know that, hey, we do belong. And we do what we can do, and we'll take care of ourselves. And I think we have everybody that we need to do to be successful. We had that opportunity starting the spring in Kiawah again at Newberry's event. Like I said, it'll have a lot of top 25 teams. It's a great opportunity for us to show what we got and get the spring off kicked in the right direction. On the women's side, big event coming up in a few weeks. Play down Kiawah Island, Barton host, and it'll be consist of a lot of top 25 teams, several highly ranked regional teams. all these opportunities are good for the girls. You know, they're going to have head-to-head battles with a lot of teams that they can improve their rankings as well. The key to us is getting mentally right when it comes to playing in the cold, because it's going to be, the weather could be iffy. Last year we didn't handle that very well at this tournament, so I'm really pushing them right now to take each and every day as an opportunity to get better. Don't take 1 minute for granted, because you don't want to get down to that tournament and not feel prepared that you're not ready to go and put on a good show.